Our top story tonight at 11, this eye-opening study on COVID-19 here in Indiana, tonight prompting an urgent safety reminder. Researchers did some random testing with 4,600 Hoosiers. The results estimate 186,000 Hoosiers were currently or previously infected by the end of late April. Now that may seem like a lot, but let's provide context tonight. About 6.7 million people live here in Indiana, so this means less than 3% of our state's population have come in contact with coronavirus. Researchers also said today about 45% of Hoosiers with COVID-19 didn't show any symptoms. So, Andrea, this means that social distancing and wearing a face mask are really important.
You're absolutely right, Scott. In fact, today, state health leaders really drove home the real importance of face masks. In fact, tonight, doctors tell our Karen Campbell, sacrificing just a little bit of comfort could actually save your life or even someone else from a dangerous situation.
On Wednesday, state health leaders said an additional 409 Hoosiers tested positive for COVID-19. While there is still much to learn from the virus, they say one thing is clear. Wearing a face mask helps prevent its spread.
The benefit of masking outweighs the risk of it.
Dr. Michelle Cesana is a pediatrician at IU Health.
Sometimes people think, well, I'm not sick or I don't feel bad or whatnot. But we do know that people who don't have symptoms are contagious or can be contagious.
Health leaders say out of the more than 4,500 Hoosiers tested in a scientific study, nearly half were asymptomatic.
That should underscore the importance of why you need to wear that mask and social distance.
The Centers for Disease Control recommends wearing a mask whenever people are in a community setting, especially in situations where you may be near people like grocery stores or parks. Cesana says that also includes walking or jogging along the popular Monon. Running can be challenging wearing a mask. Experts say try using a bandana or a moisture-wicking face covering. Experts also say don't touch the mask or your face while using it to prevent possibly spreading germs. When taking it off, use the ear loops to reduce exposure and throw it away immediately. If you use a cloth mask, it's recommended you run it through the washing machine regularly. Also, wash your hands before and after putting on your mask.
We're all in this together, and we all want to get back to doing all the things we really enjoy doing with groups of people in the summer. But we can't do that if we still see COVID spreading significantly.
Karen, thank you so much. Even if you don't like wearing a mask, a lot of businesses are now requiring them, like Costco, Menards, even now Uber. In fact, beginning Monday, you will now have to wear a face cover to use the rideshare service. Drivers have to take a selfie before accepting rides to prove they're also wearing masks. And both drivers and passengers are asked to cancel a ride if either person is not following the rules. And if you don't have a mask, you don't have to go out and actually buy one. It's really, really easy to make. In fact, our own Ellen Carter found an easy do-it-yourself tutorial, making a mask with just a couple of rubber bands as well as some fabric. We have more of that video for you posted on our website at WTHR.com.
Face masks will be really important as Marion County eases into stage 2 of reopening. It's still the hardest hit county. We've seen 7,700 positive cases and 440 deaths, most of any county in the state of Indiana. But leaders in Marion County say there are positive signs tonight this county is moving in the right direction. They say emergency runs, confirmed cases, hospitalizations, and daily deaths are all going down. So starting Friday, limits on public gatherings will expand to 25 people. Non-essential stores and shopping malls can reopen with restrictions and social distancing measures. Now, we've already seen a sneak peek of some of those changes at Simon Mall locations outside Marion County. For instance, at Greenwood Park Mall, entrances were limited with security guards tracking the number of people inside. Play areas were closed. Sinks and stalls were taped off to help with social distancing, and mall employees were required to wear masks and take their temperatures before starting their shifts. Simon Malls has 3 locations here in Indianapolis: Castleton Square Mall, Circle Center Mall, and Keystone Fashion Mall. So far, the company hasn't said whether those 3 locations are ready to reopen by this weekend. Now, the other big change on the way is reopening restaurants. That's going to look a little different here in Marion County. Only restaurants with outdoor seating are going to be allowed to reopen starting May 22nd, and they'll be limited to 50% capacity. Indoor dining will have to wait until a future date that has not been set yet. Marion County leaders say they're going to keep a close eye on these numbers, and if they see a spike, they'll bring things back down to stage 1. In the meantime, they say their two biggest pieces of advice: continue to wear your masks when you're out in public around people and maintain social distancing.
And also tonight, Marion County is one of more than 24 areas right now offering expanded testing statewide. As of today, the state health department opened 27 more sites to test Hoosiers absolutely for free. So you either need to have symptoms or close contact with an infected person if you want to get tested. To find the closest site to you and to register for an appointment, just head over to our website at WTHR.com/coronavirus.